Okay, good morning. Good morning. So let's just continue from where we stopped the other day. I'm going to continue now. I'm going to show you guys the slide. So I really thought what that visualization so means. Yeah. And then we've done all this, we checked all this, that these are the tables we're going to be using for today. And then these are the people we're going to be reporting to. And then we're going to do live demo of the use of tables and scatter charts. So I hope we'll open up Power BI and I will open up Power BI and load the data sets. I mean, we've been taught how to do that, right? Yeah. So let me present my Power BI. So that Power BI. Please. Okay, come on. Okay. Let's open Power BI from scratch. I'm doing that right now. Okay, so Power BI is opening. Let me share the screen. There's something else I can do. All right, present my entire screen there. Okay, so it's my Power BI. Okay, we can see my Power BI, right? Hello. Okay, good. So what next? I'm opening a blank report, usual. Then I'll get data. Okay, so what comes to now? Give me 1 second. Sure. So now, blank report. I'm going to look at that from. I'm going to load those 4 Excel workbooks. Okay. It doesn't want me to load. Doesn't want me to load it all at once, so I have to be loading one by one. So now I'm loading my order table, then my retailers table. Just the usual, the basics. The basics. Load. Okay. Can you see that my order table has loaded? That's loaded. Yeah, order table. That's my Instagram. You can put something. Yeah, I'm just loading data normally. You can all do that now. But you can see that my order table has loaded by the right. Right. Okay, it's not showing that, but it's showing in a few minutes. Let me share my full screen there. Okay. Let me do this instead. This was happening right now. Where my orders don't have loaded. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that data. Let me do the it's not I'm reading now and then I'm reading something else. I'm just ready for data sets I sent to you guys. Another one. So retailers and then the last one. now as we're loading it, it's showing when it's loading, it's showing something called the text relationship. Like at one point, it's showing the text relationship because Power BI, like I said, I always say this smart. It has tried to always try to look for the relationships between the tables you've loaded, so we can still check our model here. We can tell our model view. Our model view has shown that why is it showing column? See, that means we have to clean this product table because it's showing column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column 7. My screen clear, please. So much more fun. Can you see what I'm pointing at? Yeah, okay. So I'm showing column 1 in this product. Let me close this for now. So now look at this. It's got all the other tables well. But this product column still needs to be kind of clean because look at it's showing column 1, column 2, blah blah blah. And that's why I need to do. So let's now fix that in our table view. Okay, before we go, instead of table view, we have to this product was fixed, right? So we'll right click on products. Then we'll edit query. Editing query. So I'll go to our Power Query. I think the other guys, the last tutorials already started when Power Query. So that's a method I'm going to use right now. Editing query. Power Query. The Power Query editor. It's like a whole window on its own. But now we can see that our column heads are on the second row. I'll be used as the first row instead. So that's something I want to fix. Well, this is an easy fix for it right there. Look at this place. I'm over my cursor on top. It says use first row as headers. That's what I'm to do. They knew that things like this will happen, where the headers will be on the second row, I'll be on the first row. So they just automatically put a fix for it, so where I can easily say use first rows as header. So I'll click that. So now our first row has become the header where product SKU, product full description, product gender, product category, blah blah blah. All of them have popped up and now good. So now I think we are not fixing any other thing because every other row looks okay. There's no problem with any other row. So what I'm going to do is come to this next corner here, close and apply. Yep, close and apply. So now that takes us back to our Power BI. That one is like a other window in some code. Power Query. We probably, like when I was doing your research, you learn more about that. So now let's take a look at the model view once again. So look at our model view. We have 4 tables all linked. We have 4 tables all linked. How can I make this screen bigger? Okay, we have 4 tables all linked. I want to move it, sorry. Yes, we have 4 tables like this. And now they have their own linkages, like what's joining them together. So now we can see that it is, yep, it is, what can I'll go and check this. Okay, so what is linking this to it? They are not pinpointing, but they are just saying that it's a many to one linkage between products and others. Many to, how I know this is because of this star. If you see star, it means many, and you see one means one. So others to returns is one to many relationship. Others to retailers is a many to one relationship, and others to products is a one, okay, many to one relationship also. So that's that for now. We can see that, like we can choose to confirm that because how do we know that okay it's the same what's the word? Is actually correct cardinality. Yes, it's correct cardinality. So now it's the retailer ID is what is connecting these two. There's a single retailer ID here, which links to the retailer ID in others column. And here we have what's their relationship one to many. Okay, we have I think it should be the product. It should be the product ID or something like that. There's a product SKU here. This is the product SKU that is the relationship between these two. Yep, is the product SKU that is the relationship. Why with this one? It's the other ID. That's that for that. We know that our kidney is well set and prepared. So now let's go back. So now the first visualization we're going to be checking out. What we checked out on the other day was our table visualization. We're going to check out our table visualization. So now I'm going to create the table visualization is used like to just show you a few things about your table because you can be looking at 6,000 rows of data. You can just check a few things, especially if you want to slice it eventually and just see a particular set of things. Like now, if I wanted to see the students in a school database, I wanted to see the students that if we have 6,000 students, right? But you can have 6,000 students. But then I want to see those particular students that have one particular that I want live in one particular area. I can create use a table visualization for that. I know a table visualization. Most times you can just check the table itself and just filter, but this is Power BI. You can't be looking at our table view every time. You cannot be looking at table view every time. Rather look at our report view because we're trying to create reports because we're reporting to someone. So now when I open the table visualization, just to make it look better, I always put my table down. I mean, most people put their table down. So because they're going to look at it better on the ground. So now what are we putting here? Okay, we should put our order ID. Yes, that's important. Our order ID is quite important. We should put our product SKU because that's what we use to connect to the other thing. That's like the product's name use like a lot of products like now our phones, you see Samsung S something. So now the Samsung has a particular name that they used to recognize it in the industry. Yeah. So that's what this product SKU is like. If you guys are in the sales industry, you probably eventually see that. But then other quantity next, and that thing was the other quantity. How many of that thing did you buy in that particular purchase? And then the let's see what do we need was an important metric here. Profit margin, sales amount. Let's see sales amount. So sales amount. So now we have this particular. Okay, one thing I notice here now is that on my sum of other quantity, my other quantity, I mean that one is that's how it's supposed to be. But I'm looking at my sales amount and I'm seeing that it's looking a bit bland. And I mean it's a monetary figure why it's looking bland. So I'll go to my table view and just think what should I use to fix that? Because it should have a currency. Because you don't want to have situations where your money is not complete because you don't have a currency on it. Look at it. Sales amount, profit, all of that should be in dollars, right? It should be it should be currency. So we're going to edit that here by whole number, currency, and then say the automatically know that is dollar. Okay, so that's sales amount. That's the sales amount. Then there's cost of goods sold. So I'll put it in, let's put it as a currency. Um, and are we hearing me? Because there's something. Are we hearing me? I just want to verify that they're hearing me. Okay, good. Yes, let's confirm that. Thank you very much. Okay, so now what else can we put in? What else can we fix here? Our profit. Let's put our profits in dollars. So I can make it a currency. Yep. So that's that for that. So what else here? Okay, there's product price too. Sure. But then let me see. Product price too. Most times we don't use product price because there people are buying these things in bulk. Well, we can see this in dollars. Still put our product price in dollar. I mean currency, sorry, currency format. Normally, these are a lot of things that we should have done at first, but I don't want to waste our time today teaching about data cleaning. Data cleaning is when you like take a look at your data, like I said, and just make sure there are some fixes to some errors. Like all this now, they should have been in dollars, should have fixed them and things like that. Let me check. Let me check on that table randomly whether there's anything to be fixed. Let's say these are products table. Is there anything to be fixed? Products. So retailers, there's nothing here to be fixed like that. Yeah, there's nothing here to be fixed.
Can you look at this thing over here about the profit table in the other table?
So what you say? The profits.
Year month.
Okay, what do you want us to do there?
No, I don't think it's well formatted, or is it?
I feel like it's well formatted
It just shows as 2
because look at the name of the column. The name of the column says order year month. So this is order and this is year month. What year month means that the year is first every month. So this is 2801. 2801. I think why they created this column is in case you want to format by months. So to be able to recognize that okay, this is January 2018. This is December 2018, August 2018, things like that. So we can also format it. If you want us to format it, we can do that. Okay, but now that you said it, now there are two things we can do to format this, a bit to change the format. We can create a new column. Yeah, we can create a new column using DAX formulas, just like we learned. We can create a new column using DAX formulas to change the format of the original date and put it in year month, December 2018. So to show DEC 2018. Or we can just come here. Are we saying what I'm doing? Okay, good. We can just come here and just format it here. No, not here. Not here. There's a place. Okay, see it here. That format because it's formatted as your own number. The data type is formatted as your own number. There's a difference between normal format and then data type. Data type is whole number. Oh, well, since you said we should change it, let's change it then. Let's put it in dates. Now, can we see what happens? Does anybody happen? There's something. Let me explain what happened here. There's something called an epoch time. Yes, there's something called an epoch time. Epoch time is let me search it for you guys so that you guys will understand it perfectly. Epoch time is the time calculated from 1st of January to 1970. It is used in most. How is it? How is my screen? So epoch time is something used in programming world, data science world, basically the tech world. Why? Because it is the date. Or like let me show you like it is the number of seconds. It is the number of seconds that has elapsed since 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. on 1st of January 1970. Why they use it is because I don't know, but like they use it I don't know why they choose that particular date, but they just use it to represent date as numbers. Like now if you have a date, what's today's date? On 9th of September 2024. We can represent it as a single number. Why? How? Using the epoch. You just need to calculate the number of seconds from 1st of January 1970. So what I'm telling you guys about epoch time is because I changed the format of that thing to dates. When it was a whole number, let me change it back. Okay, let me put it back in whole number. Okay, when it's back to whole number, yes. This class was supposed to be 40 minutes, and now I did that. So now it's an whole number. The date it is 201801. So that's the representation of the dates in the epoch time. So now if I give you a random number like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, I'm sure there will be a representation of that number in normal dates. How they calculate it is you just convert the seconds to hours, convert a bit to minutes to hours, and hours to days, and then days to months and weeks. Basically, you just there's a perfect way to get your dates. I was looking at that set the other day, and then the data set was script. It was a financial data set, and it was script from somewhere from a trading platform. So it came with those random numbers like this. Now I'm telling you that in this particular data set we're working with, these are not random numbers. This is other year months. It was created using that format we learned the other day. But in an epoch time, it will not be created using anything. It will just be in your data set. Like most times, it's called timestamp and it's formatted that way. So now it is your job you need to now use that format option and format it as a date time. When you format it as a date time or date, or anyone as a date time or date, it will automatically use that epoch time formula, and then it will create a set of dates for you, which is the date goes straight to a sanction. But for now, we can't use this format, change of data type here, because then it will switch, it will just convert those numbers, because it will see those numbers as seconds, which is not, in which case they are not seconds. So let's take it back to the number and let's do this instead. Okay, I guys think we should use a capital column. want to use a calculated column, how would you do that? Just like we learned the other day, new column. Okay, so what would we name this new column? Let's name it for that year. Normally, this column already have worked well, but since you guys said, let me use the month's name instead, so like to show the name. What was that formula we used that the format and the what we are formatting is this our date. Yeah, I've done nonsense. Nonsense. So how do we create our date that day? Okay, our table is orders. That's why we need a date table. This is one reason why we need a date table, because with the date table we don't have to change something in our original table. So now I'm going to do orders, order dates. Then what do you want our thing to be in? I want it to be in MMM, MMM, then YY. Is that how it's supposed to be? Okay, so you brought on our month name. Sorry, let's get something. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to check the format to use it to get December DEC 2018 or GAN 2018. So the format will definitely be somewhere here. So it will be YYY. Okay. Let's experiment with that. I mean, we've learned this thing the other edition. Okay, so this should give us December 2018. Sorry, January 2018. Perfect. Are we good with this now? Can you see it? Hello. The person that said we should change the format. Okay. We're good with that. Okay, let's go. So now we just created an additional here. So okay, that's good. So now let's check on the retailers. Is there anything we have to change? Distance from my house. This is in meters. That doesn't matter. This is a text format. This is a 6A. Or this one not that good. Then the returns. Okay, these are time functions. This is return year, return months, representing the month of the so return the hour, minutes, and second. So this one will be good to create a timestamp. But anyway, all these are good for now. So we are not. Let's move back to our main table. Our main table. So what are we creating? So now we can see our table here. Our table here now has a dollar sign. It has a dollar sign back, so we are good to go. That was what I just wanted to achieve. Just change the format to currency so that now presenting to my CEO, my CEO knows that okay, this thing is a currency showing money. So now let's stretch the table. Okay. So what next? I thought you guys I mentioned slicers the other day, so I'm going to bring out a slicer from here. But nobody has tried to join since. Let me just confirm and make sure that everybody is in. Nobody has tried to join again. Okay. So now I'm going to create a slicer. Normally someone might make a complaint to me about this table changing when they click something else here. So how to avoid that is after you're done with your table like this, you can click outside, click there, something this way, this full. I will still can see my screen. This thing here, this dotted box here is called the canvas. So now in that canvas, that's where we can put all our visualizations. Outside, we can't do any of that thing. But in that canvas, we can do this dotted lines. We can do everything we want to do. So when you don't want something to affect your table, you click outside the canvas like this. So you can see what I did. I click inside the canvas. I click inside this table, then I click outside the table, but still inside the canvas. So now I can create my slicer. My slicer is here, and now put it in the corner. So now it's like what are we going to be slicing using? We want to know the only things we want to see here is something concerning a particular year. So we're going to be slicing per year. So we'll carry the year thing from here, the year feature. So now we can break through our order dates. look through all that dates, open the date hierarchy. I think you guys how to create an hierarchy. Oh, I hope they teach you guys how to create an hierarchy. They teach you guys on that. I mean, you'll be able to talk about teaching. There's a method. Let me quickly summarize it. To create an hierarchy, you can open your order dates like this. This is your order dates, right? You can right click and click create hierarchy. From there, there's some steps you go to. Okay, let me check it. To take it to your model view, I think. Let's take it to the model. Does it? Okay. No, there's already an hierarchy in it. Okay, I see. So what you did there is create the hierarchy outside. Then you now bring you can now come here and say add to field by based on the column. How will I say it? Okay, you know that I mentioned creating a date table. So before you can create an hierarchy, you have to have your date table. When you create your date table, then you now right click on your order dates. Then you click create hierarchy. Then from your date table, you can now drag things to be under your hierarchy. You guys can just search for that online. Very easy. Most times your data sets will have an automatic hierarchy. Probably automatically create an hierarchy for you. But in the case that it doesn't, that's when you can do it. So now I'm going to pull my year from under the date hierarchy into this. So now in my slicer, I have a year hierarchy there. So we can now if I ask you guys that what's the sum of sales amounts? What's the total money made in 2021? 2021, I'll just shift the slider like this. I'll just shift the slider like this and I'll get it here. So this 2020 2021, these 2 years, but if I want to do the 2020, if I'm doing 2020, I'll put both sliders in one place. So now this is start time 20 to 2019, 20 to 2020, 29 to 2020. I just shift it anyhow you want. You want to find out what you made on different years. You see the value here. You can see the value right here, down here. You can't see it there, but you can see it in a card, just like I created card visualizations the other day. So right now, okay, we put our year in our slicer. Okay. So 1 second. Now we can create because we might need more than we might need to check for things more than just the year of something. I mean the year of what we made in a particular year. We can add something called under slicer. Sorry, under slicer. But that will be for products name. Yes. That will be for the product name. So for product name, yeah. So now how much it is. And it's can you see that its own slicer method is different. The slicer method here is a slider. You use a slider to shift by year. Most times you do that for categorical numeric values. You guys understand what I mean? Like if it's a numeric value that can end something like I mean the years of something can end. If it's like 20, or like say like from 1970 to 20, probably come in this format. Okay, so 1 second. Okay. If it's probably come in this format, in the format that this down one comes in. Or if you can just click, like now I can click on something, it's like a checkbox. So this year, I think it's because it's just 4 options that are there. That's why it came in that format. But there's something you can use to edit your sliders and your slicers. It's here, format your visual. So now if I wanted to edit this slicer and I wanted to use a different style, just like I said, I want to use a style like this one that is down here. I'll come to if I see my screen, just before my mouse, I don't want to begin. Using my mouse, I'll come to format your visual. That's why I still selected. I still selecting this slicer. I'll come to format your visual, and it's view of visual slicer settings. Then the style is giving us an option for the style. So now I'm using a style called the between style because you can use this to slide and move between. You want to check between 2018 and 2020 because it's a numerical value. So now I can change it to a vertical list. I can change to a vertical list. Now I can select instead. By saying that I can change it to a tile. In this tile, I can just touch on it. Like it's just about visualization, about what looks good to you. Okay, so now I can use a drop down menu if we're registering for. There are times we're registering for something and we see a drop down menu instead where we can click something like this. Let me zoom this screen. Okay, so now I'm editing this and I'm on slicer settings drop down. So now this is drop down menu. Instead of clicking selecting, you can just bring it out, close it up, bring it out, close it up. Most times we will need this one in case we are working with space, if the space is tight. So now what else? Which other style? There's between for numerical values. There's also another style, less than or equal to. We can input our value. You can input our value, yes. You can also use greater than or equal to. You can decrease our value. So that's that for. Let me just slow down the slicer for now. Okay, so now where are we? Okay, I was telling us that we added the product name to the slicer. So now if you want to see every sale, okay, let me convert this one back to them. Okay, let me convert it to the vertical list, I prefer vertical list. So now let's say I add a question, right? Add a question for I want to find out the order ID. Yes, that's my question. What's the order ID for with the highest sales amount for let's say someone asked me that how much do you sell this thing? What's the name? I had full zip sweatshirts. Yes, in 2019. So now I'll just click it. I had full zip sweatshirts. I'll see you ask how much how much do you make from selling I had full zip sweatshirts in 2020? Most times companies want to discontinue a product if it's not selling well. So you probably want to see how much you sold for this particular sweatshirt in 2020. That's right. That was COVID year. Imagine because of COVID, now to reduce sales. That's 2020. How much did we sell? So I click 2020 and I click I had to sweatshirts. For marketing, you can start our tables have changed. I don't give a thumbs up if they are saying what I'm saying. That the tables have changed. That the tables have reduced. Okay, good. And the tables have changed, and then now we're seeing just $18,900. $40,000. So now, before we have like up to $7 million, but now because of this slicer, we've been to use it 2020 and the sweatshirt. So now we can also check for another thing. Every daily fitness tee. Now it's $12,000. Algo's all weather tank. Now it's $4,000. Selling yoga Udi. Now it's $16,000. Okay, and now let's check 2018. Okay, we not say that would be at 2018. Let's check 2021. It's $18,000 is sold that year. And 2019, 79. So this obviously shows they had not even introduced that product in 2019, 2018 because they did not sell it at all. Or maybe the sales were just bad. So now you can even check for two years or two products at the same time. We wanted to see what we did in 2019 and 2020. On our keyboard, we can hold down Shift. Yes, we can hold down Shift. Is a Shift. We can use Control. So on our keyboard, you can hold down Control and tap the other year. So now it's like a multiple selection type thing. Multiple selection stuff. Now those are part of the disadvantages with using a drop down slider. We might not be able to select multiple things with a drop down slider. Okay, we can, but we have to just do the setting. Yes, okay, same way. Control all 29, 2020, then you close it back. Okay, we can see that. Let's switch it back to vertical list. So now it's all about the Moolah. So now we are checking for 2019 and 2020. But all the while we are still only checking for what's the name, selling yoga Udi. So now let's also select something else here. Let's check for selling yoga Udi and soul active shots. So combining the two with our hand-on control on our keyboard. Now we can check that both of these things sold for a total of $115,000. Okay, let me choose that for now. So that's that for now. Okay, another thing. Let's check for something else. Let's create it. I'm sorry. Let's create it. Jesus. Let's select everything deselect everything we've selected. Says, now let's stay on. Okay, so now we still have space on this page. Let's add a new chat on this page. she has introduced a new chat called a scatter plot, maybe a scatter chart, which was that doing data, work with data you already know what this is. Most times you used to check whether there's a correlation between this and this. Yes, you just got to check whether there's a correlation between that and that. So now, creating a new scatter plot just by selecting the scatter chart. The scatter chart. You just have to add what you are comparing. So now I want to see whether there's a correlation between let's see whether there's a correlation between what can we correlate here between our sales amount and cost of goods sold. What are other cost of goods sold? Is a category in our orders. Cost of goods sold is a category that shows how much you bought the product you sold or how much you created it. Just like running a normal business. If I had a business and I'm selling, okay, what am I selling? I'm selling phones. Okay, all these gadgets, yeah, it's huge. They probably bought it at a particular price and they are selling it with an addition just to make a bit of profit, which is good business. So there's always that's what the cost of goods sold represents. Sometimes you are creating a product by yourself. Somebody like let me use a crochet or a tailor. A tailor will buy the products and then they will add their profit. So basically the cost of goods sold is how much you invested to make that particular product. And then the sales amount is how much you sold it. So now we are going to compare our cost of goods sold. And then we are going to compare it to our sales amount. Yes. Any questions up here? Yeah, are there any questions? Are there any questions up here, please? Nobody has any question here? Is anybody on listening with any questions here? So now we are closing our. I think we've put these things in the wrong format. Okay, so now for some reason why I had this. For some reason it's in a dot. Why? Why is it showing a dot? Let me explain that. It's because it has summarized those values. So now what it did, instead of just putting every single sales amount on our every single sales amount on our scatter charts, what it did is that it summarized and added all the sales amounts, and just found the total. Like now our total sales amount was like 7 million or something. Yes, then it now just put it on the chart as a dot, like okay, where is 7 million on this chart, and it puts it there. Then it also added our some of cost of goods sold. It added it and just put it on the chart as a dot, which is the met, which is wrong. So now what I'm going to do is, I think there's some in most scatter charts there's something called a values, a value field. The value field should probably take a third usually it makes the scatter chart take a third argument. Now this third argument is what the scatter chart will look at in our table and be like, okay, I'm plotting for this particular thing. So now I'm going to put the other date here. Now putting the date, what that did was that it's checked for each date and it checked the sales amount on that date and puts the cost of goods there. So now let's see all the dates we make the hierarchy. Now what's happening is that it's showing our date hierarchy, right? So we're going to put my other dates. Okay. Can we see what our scatter chart? Can we see our scatter chart now? Okay, so what happened here is that when I put our other dates in the value field, what I said the value field will be to check for each other date for each date. For each date. What it first did was I did it by year. Did the correlation by year. So now this is like this dot is 17. This dot here is like it's 19, 2021. This dot here is like 20. 20 last year, 2017, 2018. So why what is is in case you want to check how much you made compared to how much you spend to make it each year. That's what it is good for. But you can't use the column chart for this or the chart for this. We use things for scatter charts because we want to see the correlation sometimes. So we are going to have to choose this and stop it from using the year alone. We want you to use the full date so you can check for every single to do that on this other date that is due to the hierarchy. We right click on it. Yes, click. Then we change what it is using in hierarchy. In the into other dates. Now instead of date hierarchy, we change it to that date. Like okay, instead of using data hierarchy using year, quarter, month, and day, right now I just use we just need the dates going on because we want to see what happened on each day and how they relate to each other. So the other dates. Now that's how we got this thing here. Now those ones that have done or taken statistics classes, you can see that this means that these things correlate. We consider the cost of goods sold on those days correlate to the cost of goods sold correlate to the sales amount on that day. Like now, so let's check a random one. If I put my mouse somewhere random here, so that on that particular day, 6th of November 2021, so cost of goods sold is $2,749, and the sum of the sales amount of those goods was 5,693. So our profit margin was like more than 50% that day. So now on the size is 4,484 to 9,642. But on our on the so we don't see that as we move along the line, it's comparing what we made, how much we used to make it to how much it sold for. Now if I get to ask a question of you, how much how much do you make on sorry, what's the correlation of the products in 2020? I can now use the slider that is here again. One thing I'm going to tell you guys is if you've created a slider on one page, now here this just by page, if you create a slider on a page, it's going to affect every. So that's the question. Okay, it's in. Sorry about that. Sorry. So now, if you create a slider on this page, whether it's year, whether it's product name, it will affect it everything on that page. Whether you mean so or you don't mean so, it will affect everything on that page. So if you want to create something like slider that does not affect, you have to create a new page down here. So now I'm going to create a new slider. I'm going to check what's the correlation in 2020 between the product, the cost of goods sold, and the sales amount. So 2020 is the correlation. The correlation is also correlate positive correlation. 2021 positive correlation. All the years are possibly have positive correlation because the main thing had like positive correlation. So it has to be something crazy that will bring it down. So now this is the correlation of something like that. So now if I want to ask a more specific question, that was the highest sales amount in 2020. What would I do? Like, what was the highest sales amount in 2020? The general question, how can we see that? It's obvious from this chart. You can see that there's a low here. Something with the highest sales amount on the right side. If we ask what's the highest cost of goods sold, we'll check what is highest. But if it's, as I said, what's someone sales amount and sales amount is on the x-axis, so we're going to check what's the rightmost. So the rightmost is this sum of sales amount 17,492. So we can click one thing about so as we have always done our Power BI, we can investigate a particular visual. So now I can check what's on this particular thing. Instead of just putting my mouse on top of it, I can also click it. So if I click it, that's affected my what is called it my other tables. Yes, once you click something on one visual, it surely affected other tables. That's something we have to learn. If you are doing something on one visual, it will affect the other visual. Most times there's a set so you should set eventually that it should that okay, it's not going to affect that. But now know that everything affects other things. So now like click it. This table to change. The table because everything is sold on that day. Yes, everything is sold on that day. So this is it right here down here. 17,492. So now if they ask what's the biggest sales amount within that date period. What's the biggest sales amount is that particular. There's no way to even like this chart is not even complete. Why do I say that? Because this is a sum. It's the only sum of sales amount on those days. If I don't want a sum of sales amount on those days, and I want every single product we sold to show on the chart, I'm going to come to the sales chart and I'll change this thing here instead of summary. Don't summarize. This one to don't summarize. Why is this? Why is it not summarizing? Okay. If you're not summarizing, you can't use values. You don't need values or that date again. Okay. So now this is every single product. So no summarization, no addition. Before we had this by dates. So each date add the total of everything sold on that day. With this one now, no summarization. This is every single product we sold. This is everything sold in 2020. So now I'm looking at what's this highest thing, highest sales amount. And I said right most, right? So this right most here. So I know now that the highest thing we sold on that day was here. This is down here. MGO2 L Green. MGO2 L Green. Okay, let me say. I think that's that for now because we still have a lot to get to and we just you guys can explore this later. So that's that for that for now. Let's move to another type of okay. Let's move to our slide instead. Okay, let me go to our slide. Let's our slide. Data visualization. So now let's go to audience engagement. How did the audience react? Now one question we'll talk to ourselves about audience engagement in our Power BI chat. Depending on how our audience like reacts, we know that okay, this is a good chat, this is a bad chat, what's wrong with this chat? So now if our audience is happy about that like their face just like they should just see you sometimes face change and is happy, means that okay, your dashboard is good, the dashboard is alright. If you see you show him that dashboard is sad or angry, his face sad goes down, it means that something is wrong. That something is wrong with the dashboard, or something is wrong with the company. Like the company is not making enough sales and things like that. So sad is actually bad. And what sad is confusing because you don't know whether it's the problem or it's the company that is the problem. Because there is that you are bringing bad news to a CEO and the CEO doesn't want to hear bad news. So now and the third one, the neutral zero response, like their face doesn't change at all. Their face doesn't change. That means your dashboard is stupid. And whether is sorry, forgive me for using that word, but it just means your dashboard is irrelevant and does not show anything that they might want to know. Your dashboard always has to bring always has to bring a reaction. Reaction. So what we don't want, we want happy. We want the happy reaction from our from our what's the name from our CEO, from our product manager. We want a sad slash angry reaction. We want that, but we never want a neutral reaction because it means that's what is the problem. We never want a neutral reaction. So now I'm going to show this using bar charts and something called small multiples. That explains competitive self. Some things you just know it, like know it while learning. You know how to define it. But let's continue for now. So we are going to moving on. I'm going to create a new. I'm going to create a new page. This page, let me rename this page. I'm going to use it to check here. Other details based on other details by sales amount. Let me just use that. But they are not into by sales amounts. It's this CEO that will sit down by himself. Let me just use other details. Now let's create a new page. The name. Let me see how long this process is going to take. Sorry. We'll go in 9 minutes. So we can either do something before we create down later. We are going to create down so that we can just finish because we still have a map visualization here, we still have a bar, we still have a matrix, we still have a pie chart to create. Even KPIs. I'm taking this thing to solution. Let's see. Why I'm making sure I want to take this thing because data visualization is a major part of Power BI. And if you don't understand visualization, that means you don't understand it. Like it's not done anything at all. So basically now I put a new page. Let's rename this page. Let's name this page products. You name your page based on what you plan to do. So now we plan to compare on this page. Yes. We plan to compare different products with each other. On this page, we're just looking at the money. How much are we making? We're making good money. We're making low money. But now on this page, we're looking at the product because we're not reporting to our CEO again here. We're reporting to our product manager. Let's say you're working in product manager division and you're working with product manager. Right now, so now, what's the first thing I'm going to do in this one? Let's create something called a bar chart. Mind there are different types of bar charts. So start bar charts, start bar charts. I mean, start bar and column charts, start bar and column chart, 100% start bar chart. We'll see their differences here. So now we're creating a start bar charts today. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what we want to compare. Let's compare, let's put the sales, for one, let's put the sales amount because money is important to anybody. The metric for which the product manager will use that, okay, this product is good, this product we're making is good. Even though it's the sale that money concerns, the money still concerns the product manager because it still has to know that, okay, are we making something good that should be selling? So now we're going to put sales amount on the charts. Now, what's showing is put sales amount on our x-axis. Sales amount on our x-axis and it should all of the sales amounts by no with no metric on the y-axis. That's nothing to compare it with. So now we're going to what are we comparing our sales amounts? Let's compare it to products because that's what concerns the product manager, the product name. Then we can check what they are producing. So we're going to find product name to be here somewhere in products. So product name. So now can we see this chart? Go to my screen.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I always do that. Okay, so we can see the highest products I've sold. You can see them from beginning to end. Hyperion Elements, jackets, current two-tone, blah blah blah. Down the companies and I just need to deliver to you. I think I know what you said. I just need to deliver to my product manager that okay, as is that analyst. Okay, as a data scientist, so this is what you are. This is what you send me to them. This is what I'm going to give you. It's you that will know whether you stop creating a product or not. So for now, next thing we are going to do is okay, I'm filling this up so that it's vertical, right? Okay, let me use because of how much it is. Let me take up most of the page so you can see it. Right? So now, as usual, to be able to like filter this and like appease what's the name of product manager? I'll put a slicer. A slicer here. Slicer. Okay. I'll put a slicer here. So now what our slicer going to be? What would our product manager want to filter by? Okay. Product manager told us, gave us a specific point that I wants to see how they sell products by gender. So now what we're going to put here is going to be gender. Product gender. You can see that we have a code called product gender. That's the product that are made for women and the product that are made for men. So now I'm taking gender out and I'm dropping it on top of the slicer. So now we have blank. It's not saying blank because the only two genders that are recorded in this data set is men and women. Then we have men, these are the products that is for men, and then we have women, these are the products that are for women. So now we are going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question. Let's do something. Let's also add a filter for the year. Maybe this year, women have been buying more things, but want to see what exactly they are buying. I mean, women always spend for sure, but then let's create a new slice. Let's create another slice. And one of the most important slices you're going to be creating every time is the year slicer because you always want to see things. Your CEO wants to always see things by year. And remember, we always have to manage space because indirectly we're creating our dashboard. So now I'm squeezing this, not that I'm squeezing, but like I'm making it more presentable. So now I'm putting my year here. So now this is slider for year. So now I want to also see that okay, what are we let me use this exact question. Let me use this exact question. If we ask the exact question by our product manager, what products are women buying in supermarkets in 2020? So now, okay, so these women, these 2020. Okay, we have seen all that. Now it remains supermarket. Now, just like I said, we analyze our data set. So we explore our data set. Check. Sorry, can you hear me? This call is ending in 10 minutes, and I'll send a new link to the group again so that we can just join and finish up. So for now, let me quickly finish this part. The question is, what products are women buying in 2020 in supermarkets? So now, based on exploration, I know that I have a column where supermarkets to show, and it will be under retailers. So now it will be retailer channel because there are different places people can buy something, just like you and I. We buy things in supermarkets, we buy things in superstores, we buy things in like yeah something. One of these women that will just be selling, or one of these men that will have this, or these shops that this also people have in Lagos State. And basically all of them can be classified in a data set. So now in this data set we have we put a slicer first. I put a slicer, there's a slicer and okay, so now I'm going to put retailer channel there because it has aggregated different types of things here. So see, we have a franchise. A franchise is like a big franchise is usually the biggest form of a franchise is usually the biggest form of um, if you guys know this, franchise is usually the biggest form of sales that can happen. Usually, not always, but usually we say like a car franchise. They are selling products to other people, but on large scale, or like even the company themselves. So basically, I'm going to the call is going to end now. I'll just yes, I'll leave, so I'll create a new one and we'll continue from where we stop. That's it.